Okay, we're going to go over the major components of a gray web data acquisition program screen. So let's start the program. And as previously noted, this is a little note that comes up with the browser. You just have to close it each time. The program will always start in the introduction page. If it's a control program, it will auto-close this and a little bit go to the main page. But this is the introduction page. So we're going to go ahead and navigate to the main page. This is the main page for the dual CMinter system. But all the program pages have this common area up here. The first area describes what window you're on. So you will always know what window is being displayed, and if you need to describe some issue to an e-tech or to myself, then I would ask you what window you are currently in or has active. All right, the next two buttons, and you can tell they're buttons because they change color when you page over them. They don't activate until you click on them. This is the Start Recording button, which will start data recording. And if it was and then this particular button says Pause Auto Start. And what it is the program is written so that it will auto start a recording for you if you fail to start the recording yourself. And you'll notice this recording status area is telling you the program is going to auto start in 201 seconds if you don't do something. And what you do is you set information about the recording area, about the data recording. And we'll go into that in the next video. But the next items on the screen is this little hot button. And you notice it says MP2. It says MP2 because we're currently in main page 1. And this will jump to main page 2. And if we click main page 2, it will say it's in main page 2. And you notice now we're in a different screen. And if we click that, it will go to what's been assigned to this hotkey button as main page 3, which happens to be the staging area. Or now once you go through those 3 hotkeys, it rolls back around. And we click main page 1, we're back to main page 1. So this is a hotkey that you can define yourself, and we'll go over that in one of the videos. But the next 2 buttons are navigation buttons. And if you press it, it will give you a menu of all the windows that you can navigate to and view data, control data, etc. We can just pick one, which is greasers. So this comes up and gives us all the information about the greasers for this dual CMinting program. Now please note that every application has different menus. The dual CMinter is a complicated system. It has quite a few menu screens here. And if it's a small asset unit, you may only have 3 or 4 windows here, selection available. Nav 2, so this particular drop down is applicable to the application you are running and viewing. Nav 2 is always the same. It's always this list of screens that you can view. So these are our 2 main navigation menus, but you will notice on Nav 2 that there's a Show System Menu buttons. And this is for troubleshooting by e-tech or for myself. If you click on that, voila, you now have 2 more buttons up here, navigation buttons. And if we click it, it gives a list of information. Timer information is something that I would use or e-tech would use to troubleshoot how the program is running. That you don't need to really worry about that except if you're an expert user. System 2 has a list of other items that I might potentially have you view if I wish to troubleshoot the unit remotely. So these are the enhanced system buttons that normally you won't use. So we're going to go back to Nav 2 and hide them. Now we have two more buttons here. We're going to go back to the main page, operate page. This is the edit screen for this display. If I open it up, it comes up and gives us some information page, menu bar page. It allows you to customize your display for what you would like it to be. As a small example, you'll notice if we close this, we have 4 rows of display boxes in this area. If I go up here, I can change this to 3, and now I have 3 rows. And then we can save this if we wish to, and it becomes permanent. So I'm going to change that back to 4. And we're back to 4. So yeah, I allow you, or GrayWolf allows you to modify the display to what you would like it to look like. Now, last but not least is a maximize button. And what this does is it removes all this little bit of browser information on the top by maximizing the screen. And now you're only viewing the GrayWolf program. If you need to get that back, you have to go back up to the edit button and hit close, and it will drop it back down where you have the screen available to you. So, in summary, these are the navigation buttons for jumping to various screens on your GrayWolf program. And that summarizes this lesson.